And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. Jensen Fry up now for the Tigers. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Man at first. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. For a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. But his runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. And such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he grounds one back up the middle, jumps, throws, and that'll do it. Bases loaded with one away. Here's Trout. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Jensen Fry up now for the Tigers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward makes the grab. One pitch and one out. And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one hammered left field. That's back. He brought it back.
Almost a 2-run homer right there, but an excellent job getting up, reaching up, and bringing it back. Heartbreaker for the batter.
And up next for Detroit, Jensen Fry. Bounce to the right side, Drury. And that is that. Back in Anaheim, Randal Grichuk now. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't make the play. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Hard ground ball, base down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, The tag out.
That really hurts right there. He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Jensen Fry up now for the Tigers. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Ground ball could be two. On a second, they get one, and that's two. 3 up. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit right there.
Everything came together.
As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Jensen Fry. Senga back to work. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Randall Grichuk now. The wind of the pitch. Left field. That gets down for a hit.
Well, patience and discipline.
The batter, the left fielder.
Dahl certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
That one ripped right center field. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Jensen Fry.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
See it? Right. Let's go, kid.
Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's out number 2.
Man, that's so frustrating.
One down, runner at first. And next for LA, Travis d'Arnaud. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out. And next for the Angels, Yu Chang. Here comes a pitch. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from the seat of his pants. Nicely done for the out.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Our final line for tonight. First for the Victoria.
Jensen Fry up now for the Tigers.
Jensen Fry.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ward sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Here's nothing. Angel. One out, base is empty. Taylor Ward will hit next. In the air, left field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Jensen Fry. Swinging a foul straight back.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
This one in the air. Drury under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting. The designated hitter, J.D.
So two down. Here's the third baseman, Yu Chang. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one is going to go. It just got out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Man, he just barely got.
All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Jensen Fry. Sandoval back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 2-1. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away. Here's Marcus Semien.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Liner, base hit. Around third, fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and now just a 2-run deficit. Now Jensen Fry. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Brandon Drury to the plate. The 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Now a long throw home. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And next up for the Tigers, Jensen Fry. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Inside, almost got him.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that ninth inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the ninth inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Tosses the first, and that is that. Zoning.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum.
The corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive. Welcome to T-Mobile Park. A great night for baseball. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Jensen Fry. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rodriguez settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. As a run scores. And in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the DH, J.D. Martinez. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're up by 3. And first offering is fouled off. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And that one is lifted in the air. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. J.D. Martinez. Oh, diving stop. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jensen Fry. Faedo back to work. Faedo, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're up to double-digit hits as a team, and if it seems like they haven't been barreling up the ball, you're right. Half of their hits haven't even been considered hard hits.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
And you know, Luke, it has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jensen Fry up now for the Tigers. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 47th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Bottom of the first, and now for Seattle, number 12. On the ground, and it kicks off the bag. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count.
Get off us here.
Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. That one ripped. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jensen Fry. The pitch. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Indy around second, heads for third. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... Here's the left fielder, Jensen Fry. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That one's in there. 0-1. Munoz, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's 2 down.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
Jensen Fry, the next to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The designated hitter, J.D.
And here is C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The wind and the pitch. And that's a fair ball. Well struck right field. And forget it. His second homer this series, and they add a run. It's 3-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win?
Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the last of the third. Jonathan India at the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Juan Soto. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one back there. He brought it back. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity.
Now back, the left fielder, Jensen Ross.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, takes it to the bag, that's one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. One gone, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Jensen Fry. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
On the ground to third, might be 2 more. Over to second, and that's 2. Go ahead run on base. Stepping in, Jensen Fry.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
Back to right. Soto gets under it. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, runner on first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Juan Soto.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit. Fires to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 down. C.J. Cron up next for the Mariners. High fly ball out towards left field. Fry on the move, heading back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Thought he's going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said, not today. Goes up, and he brings that in.
Here's the left fielder, Jensen Fry. He's already homered in this game. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On a line out towards center. Rodriguez pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a 2-run lead in extra inning.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of
Welcome to the Motor City. Man at first, now in for the Braves, Alex Verdugo. The 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Fry on the move. Fry makes the play. One gone runner at first. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a base hit. Albies makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And he's out. And next to hit for Detroit, Jensen Fry. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Verdugo makes the grab. Base is empty, one away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lifted in the air, out to left. Can't get there. Base hit. Bottom four, stepping in the long ball threat, Jensen Fry. That misses, and that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a 4-pitch walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's J.D. Martinez. That one out to right. Acuna after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Adam Duvall at the plate. Step off, throw to first. Fry back in on a dive. Hit in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Now it's Marcus Semien. The Braves up by a run. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Here's Austin Riley. One down, base is empty. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Number 24.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Here's Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2.
Back here in Detroit, here's the left fielder, Jensen Fry. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the grab, one away.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making
one down. Here's a big power threat, Jensen Fry. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind.
Fouled off to the right. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that's the inning. One left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Jensen.
Fry measures 6 feet 2 inches, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
One's the count.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason.
And next up for the Tigers, Jensen Fry. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Coming home. The relay throw. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. On about third, but back to second safely.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
The tying run at the plate. Got him. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
On the ground. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's out number two.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
He steps on the bag. Inning over, and it could have been.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive, so you've got to come out and execute.
All right, ready to go here, and here is Michael Harris. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. Here's Alex Verdugo. Harris stands at second with no outs. High fly ball out towards left field. Fry going back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. So two away with nobody on. Now the left fielder, Jensen Fry. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. And that one is lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. And we're back. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it stays fair.
Showed some really nice.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Jensen Fry. Inoa back to work. That one to first. He handles it himself. One up, one down.
Oh, he's doing a nice job.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Righty delivers. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Verdugo around second to third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Gigantic blast. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Jensen Fry digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. And the first offering is not close. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. One runs in. A second Brandon scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, J.D. Martinez getting ready to hit. 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Fry had a great showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Quiere Coco Chanel, Louis V, Bottega. Yeah, la puse, no la mega. Ese tan lindo y tú con novio. Baby, eso no pega, baby, eso no pega. Con mi prenda puesta quedo ciega. Yeah, preguntan por mí, ella lo niega. Nunca sale, pero si es por mí, ella le llega. Ya me acosté a dormir, pero si es por
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Jensen Fry.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Lifted in the air down the left side. They got it for out number 2. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Jensen Fry.
1-0.
Outside. 1-0.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the play. Colson Montgomery. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's out easily. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. No outs. Runner at first. Jensen Fry up now for the Tigers. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fall off foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, right side, and he grabs it foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He powers that one out of here. Home run number 50 on the year, and they take the lead. It's 5-3. Chris, Yes, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
There we go. Stupid OBS.
Really great job of anticipation
Thought I
there.
didn't move the whole time.
One out.
Maybe not.
Runner at
I
second.
thought it was fine earlier. It might have been when I did like a
Detroit,
switch.
Jensen, Fry. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. 2 on with 1 out. Here's J.D. Martinez. The 1-1. That's a laser. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The
It was
throw
really
in.
quiet.
It's off the
All
mark
the way
and he
up.
scores. And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
No,
Base hit.
I do Road to the Show. Pretty much. I don't really do the online games. I'm not good. Trust me, I'm not good. It wouldn't even be a fun game. As much as I would appreciate. I do appreciate the offer. I'm not good at this. You know,
towards left field.
not against like actual
Makes the
people
catch
players,
for the
man. I'm
out.
terrible.
And there's 2 away.
But I do appreciate the follow. Appreciate you dropping by too. If you want to stick around and hang out, and watch.
So 2 down.
But yeah, like I don't even
The next to
I don't
hit.
even do like the online stuff really. I've done Road to the
And
Show
here it
since
Good plate appearance there.
before it was
Able to
called
take
The Show.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep
I think it was
things
called.
close.
Came out in 2004 and it was called
Spot, and
MLB
things aren't
2005
getting
or
any easier.
something by like 989.
To the right side. Gonzalez. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 1, but end up. Fry was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Jensen, Fry will hit next. Not even close there, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, 57 and 27.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it
I thought it bounced off the bottom of the wall.
as they jump ahead.
It did like a. I thought it was doing like a doot doot and then back out, but
And next is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up.
yeah,
runs
my
in the
stats
past,
are
and it's an issue
just
once
because
again
it's
early
Road to
on.
the Show and all
2
that.
on,
Like it's
1 out.
trust me.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man,
I wish I was a lot
really
better at this
bounced
game. I wish I was
back
better
right
at
there
baseball.
after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't
I always
let
love it,
affect his
but
focus.
compared
He
to
came back with another
others,
good
I'm
pitch to
not
get him
good.
swinging.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fletcher hauls it in to end the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jensen.
That misses. Ball 1.
I did not want to swing at
Foul
that son of a
territory
bitch.
behind the plate. Stassi drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of.
That.
Eloy Jimenez
God
now.
damn it.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out. And now it's Luis Robert. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner around
The heck?
second.
Throw it. Probably because I
Throw to
double tapped
third.
it.
In there safely.
That's my bad.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this.
Sorry, we're still at 4-0. Oh, there is no wind.
That one inside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Nope.
Bounce to the right. Ramos.
That dropped way lower than I thought it would.
Gets him easily, ends the inning.
Son of a bitch.
3 runs, 2 hits, 1 was a home run. No errors, no one left. We played 4. Tigers 4 and the White Sox nothing. One out, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jacob Gonzalez.
I'll probably finish out the series against the White Sox.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Can't get there, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason.
And we're back. Digging in, Jensen Fry. Swings and sends
Nope.
a rocket to right. Puts it away for the
Ripped
out.
it and just falls right in the
Man,
glove.
that's one of those at-bats.
Jensen Fry up now for the Tigers. Line
Oh.
drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it?
Yeah, it can.
Fry with an okay game of the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Yeah, win's a win.
So up next, Jensen Fry.
The left fielder, Jensen.
It takes skill to hit it right to their glove, man.
Line drive.
Drop. Oh, you.
Makes the grab on the run.
Dude, I swear they get like a speed boost if it's anywhere within like
So
30 feet of them.
Now here is Danny Jansen.
Jensen.
Kicks and deals.
That third baseman could have jumped for that. Jeez.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jensen Fry. Here comes a pitch. Warning track.
Crush.
And you can touch them all, baseball man.
Oh man. Oh man, that's like over 450.
Gigantic blast. His 51st home run of the
495.
year. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
On deep parts of the field.
When you're working with this kind
I notice they don't do celebrations anymore in the dugouts.
all around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
That up.
He was all over that fastball.
Back at Comerica Park. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Danny Jansen. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Fry going back on this one. Gone!
I jumped too late.
Welcome to the game.
Back here in Detroit, now the left fielder, Jensen Fry. And a pitch. Drilled to right.
Oh man.
Back there,
I'll do it
and
again.
that is gone.
I don't mind. We'll do it twice. I really thought it was a fly out.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to
Only
roll or
96
stay
points
straight
there. I did not
ball.
think it was going to
Gets
get
the
out.
loft and gets the home run.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off.
Not pulling it down. I need to pull my
Purdue, the
thing
runner at
down.
first with 2 gone.
Ah,
Swing and a miss,
jam me
and he
up.
got him. And
That's
that
only like
ends
my
the
6th or 7th of the year.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair.
It's weird. Sometimes it makes me do that. Sometimes it doesn't.
One down, runner at first. Zach DeLoach steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third.
Why would you make the turn?
And he's got no chance.
You weren't even halfway.
We're in extras here. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Man at second. Left field. Fry sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Why would you do that?
Tied at 6. Now it's Jansen to hit. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. One away, runners at first and third. And next to hit for Detroit, Jansen.
Oh, you suck, dude.
Now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So bases loaded with one away. Now it's the DH. Met in the air, right field. Fletcher moving under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw every time, and they walk it off.
It's a walk-off, but still, like,
game here
not a
today.
chance to do it.
Score 7-6.
Oh, we gotta freaking intentionally walk you. Too dangerous, too scary.
So 2 down, and next up for the Tigers, Jensen Fry. He swings.
It was in the zone.
Center field.
Didn't get on base, but it was in the zone. Still won't count.
And the inning is over.
It won't count, but it's alright.
Scoreless after 1. Danny Jansen to hit here.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
I got a bad jump.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
2 errors.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
That one the other way. Can't get there. Base hit. The throw in. The tag out.
I've redeemed my error.
That one ripped. That's back there. It's a bomb. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball.
2 outs, nobody on. Luis Robert now. And that one hammered. Back there. He brought it back.
Thought he's going to get...
I feel like that should be a lot harder, and it's not.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Fletcher going back and
That's
out of
2.
here.
Man. Okay, back on a tear.
Another homer. His 54th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5 zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
I didn't expect that one to go out.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And that.
Well, the goal is to win every series, and when you're at home, you even look for the sweep. But a 4-game series sweep is incredible.
Yeah. Kicks me out anyway when I'm done with the series. Yeah, don't play the 30th, and then Yankees. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more series before I get to the Derby. I should easily be able to get to play in the Derby. Awards. Player of the month. I got May, April. I got April and May. And all-star voting. Left field. Oh, I got over 1 million votes. 1.337 million. Hell yeah. So, alright. I know it was a short stream. I know it was, but like I said, I'm trying to get back into streaming, but also I may be going into work early. So, like 7:30, just to try and get some stuff done. Give myself plenty of time so I can get some training. Because our new printer should be ready to start training about 10 or so. So, I just kind of want to be able to work on that. So, everybody, thanks for hanging out and watching. I do appreciate it as always. I will be trying to stream on Thursday. So, I'll figure out what I'm going to stream. Maybe more Battlefront, something like that. I know everybody's going to be getting their Switches on Friday for those that are getting them. So, there's that. But until then, everybody, thanks for hanging out and watching. And until next time, have a great night.